Hello everyone, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. So in this part I'm going to return to that underground temple and attempt to kill the dragons, which should be an interesting experience. First I'm going to see if anyone has anything new to say.
Something you need, my dear? Well, we're in camp. Now's as good a time as any to talk, right? Wow. You don't hold back on the hard questions, huh? I don't know where this is going. We have the Blight to think of first, don't we? Everything else just seems so distant. I agree. I don't intend to do anything to jeopardize that. Trust me.
Things are gonna get complicated, I feel like. Because Wynn did warn me. Oh god. If anything happens to him, or to us, I will actually, like, cry. I'll do more than cry. I will sit in my room depressed for a week. That's how invested I am in these characters. God, my character is very pretty, isn't she?
You will have the best equipped army Ferelden has ever seen.
Orzammar has sent her best, Warden. It has been a long time since the Dwarven army has marched on the surface. Outfitting any army on short notice, there's always room for more gear. Gems would serve the most utility. The Middlestone, sapphires and the like. We're dealing with many smaller foundries, and larger values might overwhelm.
Alright. Where's Shopman? That's Morrigan.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Oh yeah, my discount. Right. Could do with quite a lot of these. How many flasks do I have? 65. Okay, yeah, that's more than enough. God, this is just all the stuff I've... Uncrushable Pigeon is still my favourite item in this game. Okay.
Yes.
Indeed, yes.
Yay. There's just an ogre just standing over there. It's nobody's business. What just happened? Frames. Okay, there's not really a good time right now. Oh god. Brains. Oh, there's another one. Alistair! Stop running into dangerous situations. He seems to be holding his own though. Oh wow, hell yeah. God, look at these frames, guys. My game is not enjoying itself right now.
As you say. Very well.
I could probably use that for
It is begun.
something.
It is begun.
Orzammar has heard your call. We march for you, Warden.
Glad to hear it. Now let's be out of here. Oh crap, I gave away all my elf fruit. That was smart. But it's fine, I have plenty of poultices to go around. You're still here, okay. God, whenever I think of this, this like area, I just think of like Uncharted 2 and that bit in the mountain area where you have to do that big puzzle, and if you fall in the water you die. Yeah, it reminds me of that. Not that I've ever actually played Uncharted 2, but lockdown had me watching things, and I have no idea where I'm actually going.
It's a trap. Look there, a cunning trap.
Was this before I figured out how to like disarm traps?
It shall be done.
Guess it was. Must have triggered that one.
As you say.
Is this the right way? Oh, this is... Can go either way. I seem to remember a lot of demons. Oh, you brought that on yourself. How many traps I can make? How many sacrifices were they bringing? Or is that just dragon food? You know, it wouldn't surprise me. Oh, this is the Dragon Lair. God, last time I did this I didn't even have Cone of Cold.
Let's finish this.
Shit.
I shall do it.
Crap. Let's wait until that wears off.
New weapon, new weapon!
It's your time to die. Nothing but excitement.
This isn't working.
Get off it. Well, we had no problem with that. Shows what good a bit of leveling up can do ya. And that's one of Alistair's gifts. So if he ever disapproves of anything I do, I will just hand that right on over. I honestly don't know which way is the way on. Okay, so this leads into some big fancy hall looking thing. Oh, I remember this room. Okay, that's the like actual way on, so let's not go that way. Doesn't smell very good down here. I've been to Iceland. I know how bad these vents can smell.
It is begun. Very well. Let us end this. Blast it! Begin the
Nice.
Oh, this should be good. Enough. As you said. I shall do it.
Did Alistair run into fire again?
It's a trap.
Unsurprising.
It shall be done.
They do so well. Wow. Oh. The magic of fat fingering. This is the real dream team, guys. Right. This is such a cool place to explore when you've actually got the gear and the levels to do it. Actually having fun again. Woohoo!
It shall
Dragon
be done.
egg. Restriction blood mage. Okay, yeah, we don't have any of those. So they were just hatching some dragons in here, hey? Dragons have some awful human-looking bones. Morgan, please don't walk into any more traps. You know, it's usually Alistair who runs into dangerous situations. Got to applaud him for not doing that this time round. Ooh, fancy sword, but Arcane Warrior? We don't have any Arcane Warriors. At least, not that I know of. Okay, so that's everything that way. Guess we gotta go and complete this mission now. Mission. Quest. Whatever, I'm still thinking in terms of Mass Effect. I played that game more than is good for me.
Stop! You will go no further! You do not have the right to demand my name. You have defiled our temple. You have spilled the blood of the faithful and slaughtered our young. No more! You will tell me now, intruder, why you have done all this. Why have you come here?
Does he have Duncan's face model?
I am Father Colgrim, leader and guide to the disciples of Andraste. Kill us, and you will face Andraste. She will smell our blood, and the blood of her children on you, and her wrath will be great. The prophet Andraste has overcome death itself, and has returned to her faithful in a form more radiant than you can imagine. Not even the Tevinter Imperium could hope to slay her now. What hope do you have?
I'm a fucking Grey Warden bitch.
They are still within this temple, but why do we need ashes when we serve the risen Andraste in all her glory? What are they but the remains of a mortal woman? So you are after the ashes? Perhaps there is a way for you to make up for your desecration of our home and temple. It may be because I believe in second chances. All of us stumble through the darkness before being found and shown the light. Perhaps, through Andraste's mercy, her greatest enemy will become her greatest champion. You dare to threaten the holy and beloved Andraste! You will die before you ever lay eyes on her! To arms, my brethren! Andraste will grant us victory!
More enemies ahead!
That wasn't so hard. I feel like that's important. Maybe get rid of some of these crystals. To the mountain top. Those are some interesting keybinds. But the clickety-click method is serving me just fine. That's a big dragon. This is mildly
A high
terrifying.
dragon is not a joke. We best be careful. Real careful.
Yeah, I get that impression. Better be real quiet, everyone. Okay. Bye.
I bid you welcome, Pilgrim. You have come to honor Andraste, and you shall, if you prove yourself worthy. Still, you must prove yourself worthy. It is not my place to decide your worthiness. The gauntlet does that. If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself. If not, the gauntlet tells the true pilgrims from the false. You will undergo 4 tests of faith, and we shall see how your soul fares. Before you go, there is something I must ask. I see that the path that led you here was not easy. There is suffering in your past, your suffering, and the suffering of others. You abandoned your father and mother, leaving them in the hands of Rendon Howe, knowing he would show no mercy. Do you think you failed your parents?
I do regret leaving my family behind. I mean, my father was pretty much already dead by the time we found him. I should have insisted that my mum come with me.
Thank you. That is all I wish to know.
You are too hard on yourself. No one's perfect.
Is there any religion that does not thrive upon guilt, like a glutton at his lunch? No, I thought not.
Accept your failings, but do not let them govern your life.
And what of those that follow you? Alistair, Knight, and Warden. You wonder if things would have been different if you were with Duncan on the battlefield. You could have shielded him from the killing blow. You wonder, don't you, if you should have died and not him?
Yes. If Duncan had been saved and not me, everything would be better. If I just had the chance, maybe I...
Ask your question, Guardian. I am ready.
You are ever the advisor, ready with a word of wisdom. Do you wonder if you spout only platitudes, burned into your mind in the distant past? Perhaps you are only a tool, used to spread the word of the Circle and the Chantry. Does doubt ever chip away at your truths?
You framed the statement in the form of a question, yet you already know our answers. There is no sense in hiding, is there? Yes, I do doubt at times. Only the fool is completely certain of himself.
And you, Morrigan, Flemeth's daughter, what?
Begone, spirit. I will not play your games.
I will respect your wishes. The way is open. Good luck, and may you find what you seek.
True Morrigan fashion. And also, Alistair, if you had died on that battlefield, I mean, I wasn't like properly like in love with you then, but you would never have had the chance to have this. Right, I want to give him a hug. Hug. That counts as a hug. We have to speak to each of these.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
Oh god. Riddles. Say it again.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
No one's seen it, yet all men know it. Sharper than...
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
Hunger.
Yes, hunger was the weapon used against the wicked men of the Tiventer Imperium. The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth. I am Cather, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done, and knew the Makers smiled on us.
So we have to answer a riddle for each of these people. Okay. We can do that.
The bones of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
The bones of the earth.
The bones of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
Mountains.
Yes. I carried Andraste's ashes out of Tevinter into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her Maker's sky. No more fitting a tomb than this could we find.
I like this.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak?
Vengeance.
Yes, my husband Hysarion would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
Kiyoshi much?
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
The smallest lark could carry it, but the strongest man may not. The wind doesn't carry... The bird doesn't carry the wind. The wind carries the bird. So I guess it would be a tune?
Yes, I was Andraste's dearest friend in childhood, and always we would sing. She celebrated the beauty of life, and all who heard her would be filled with joy. They say the Maker himself was moved by Andraste's song, and then she sang no more of simple things.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
A dream? Indigestion. I love this game, man.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
I guess it would be dreams.
Her dream came upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life, and of her betrayal and death. I am sorrow and regret. I am a mother weeping bitter tears for a daughter she could not save.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak? I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
You're not a guest or a trespasser in your home.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
Home.
It was my dream for the people to have a home of their own, where we would have no masters but ourselves. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium. But she was betrayed, and so were we.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
I would say jealousy.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like jealousy.
Yes, jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alamari, but beside her I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak? She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
She wields the broken sword. And separates the true king from tyrants. Mercy?
Yes, I could not bear the sight of Andraste's suffering, and Mercy bade me end her life. I am the penitent sinner, who shows compassion as he hopes compassion will be shown to him.
We did it, boys. Dad? What?
My dearest child. You know that I am gone, and all your prayers and wishes will not bring me back. No more must you grieve, my girl. Take the pain and the guilt, acknowledge it, and let go. It is time. You have such a long road ahead of you, and you must be prepared. And so I leave this in your hands. I know you will do great things with it.
What did he give me?
We must not exhaust our supplies.
Oh dear. No, 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 no! Do not do this to me, game. Really is a trial. Andraste loved her disciples as she loved the Maker.
Puzzles.
As we have faith in the Maker, so must we have faith in our
See those
friends.
thingies over on the side of that huge chasm? I bet they're used for something. Maybe I should touch them or stand on them? Look at that. I don't think it's solid enough to stand on, but it's a start.
Made a thing appear. Alistair, can you stand on here?
So there's the trick. Each piece must be made solid in order for one of us to cross.
What does this do?
Of course.
Your wish?
We're gonna be here a while. Play music with this.
Yes?
Alistair, you absolute fucking tease. Oh god. I don't want to waste time just running around like an idiot.
service.
Don't know why that wasn't working before.
As you like.
Your word?
How do you think that was accomplished? Mirrors? Magic?
Looking up a guide. This altar is a little more dusty than a little... bleh. This altar is little more than a dusty stone slab. You can make out an inscription carved into its face. Continue. Cast off the trappings of worldly life and cloak yourself in the goodness of the spirit. King and slave, lord and beggar, be born anew in the Maker's sight. What the?
You have been through the trials of the Gauntlet. You have walked the path of Andraste, and like her, you have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy, Pilgrim. Approach the sacred ashes.
Well, that was awkward.
Anyone could succeed in finding Andraste's final resting place. But here she is.
I stand in awe. Really?
I could not have asked for a greater honor than to be here. I will never forget this feeling.
These are the earthly remains of Andraste, prophet and bride of the Maker. Take a pinch of the ashes and place it in a leather pouch. And if I am correct, healing Al-Eman begins the final act of the game, so I think we'll want to get anything overhanging, any remaining quests done before we do that, if we can. Can we sneak past the dragon again? Oh god. The way out is on our right. Hey, where are you going?
Welcome back. You were gone for quite some time.
Yeah, I was.
Well, did you find it?
Yes.
What was it like, coming to the urn, I mean? Tests? Interesting. Very interesting. Perhaps my research will not seem so much like blasphemy to the Chantry now. We must organize an expedition. There is so much history here, it must be studied. And pilgrims should be allowed to come to the urn. But the urn belongs to all the faithful. How can you deny this to them? No, we must share it.
You have noble intentions, Brother Genitivi. But can you say the same of your brethren in the Chantry?
So everyone comes by and takes some ashes from the urn. Oh, I hope that urn is self-replenishing.
Yes, share it. Spread the word and more will come under the Chantry's power. Is this not what you want?
I will spread this good news or die trying. I must return home. I have much to do. If you ever find yourself in Denerim, please visit me. I am not a rich man, but I have a small collection of interesting artifacts, and I do owe you a reward for coming to my rescue. I hope to see you soon, my friend.
That was actually not as difficult as I thought it would be. Alright. Let's save.
Something you need, my dear? Well, we're in camp. Now's as good a time as any to talk, right?
I'm tired.
What can I say? Your wish is my command.
I'm smiling like an idiot. Okay. Well, it's almost time for the final act, I guess. So I'm going to end this part here, and I'll see you guys next time.